Hi, I'm Bobby Wine, a freedom fighter from Uganda, and I'm glad to be here at OK Africa. Thank you. Well, we're beginning from the 15th of January, but the story carries even from way back. We had the most brutal experience, so many people killed, but a few days before the election, on the 15th of January, the internet was switched off. So we had a presidential election in January, on the 15th of January, with blacked out internet completely switched off. My entire campaign team abducted, many missing and others in prison. And as soon as my wife and I cast our ballot, we were placed in house arrest. A day later, our house was raided by the military. I was able to escape and disappeared and remained in hiding for another week until again my house was raided and my wife was assaulted, beaten up by the military, stripped naked and filmed. Her pictures were later to be tweeted by General Muhoozi, who is the Chief of Defense Forces and son of the President of Uganda, claiming that he was teaching me a lesson. Meanwhile, he was issuing orders publicly, tweeting that I should be found and castrated, and he gave orders to deliver me to him, dead or alive. It took me more than a month and a half of hiding until I was able to make it out of the country. And here I am. Meanwhile, my team remains in prison, others remain in hiding, and the abductions continue. But we refuse to give up because we know ultimately our country is going to be free. Absolutely every dictator, from Hitler to Mussolini to Stalin to Mugabe, they all had supporters, those that feed from their hands, those that benefit from the misrule. Definitely there are those, their family members and their close team. There are definitely those that benefit from the suffering of the people. Right from the days of slavery, there were black people that were benefiting from the slavery. Colonialism, there were Africans that were benefiting from colonialism. So definitely there are those that benefit from the dictatorship in Uganda, and therefore they support the dictator. I must make it clear that when power changes, it will not be in my hands. It will be in the hands of the people. We call ourselves people power because we want to move power from one man to the masses, to the institutions. We want to move power from the guns to the people. So when power is finally in the hands of the people, represented by me or any leader that will be elected by the people, what we want to change is to end absolute rule, is to end dictatorship, to end gun rule, to bring back democracy, to bring back respect for human rights, to build a country where citizens will not fear to criticize leaders for fear of repercussions, where citizens will be equal before and under the law, where there will be zero tolerance to corruption, where there will be real Pan-Africanism and real national pride. That's what we want to bring in our country. I think both, because authoritarian rule is facilitated by people that give up their fight. So yes, it scares me to see people giving up. That's why among the many things we want to do is to keep the hope alive, is to keep our people believing, to keep hoping against hope. That is what we want to stop. That sense of,